Alright, morning of day 19. Yeah, it rained all night last night. And it's supposed to continue raining till around noon. So, that works for me. As long as it's not raining when I set up a tent, I'm good. Well, if you notice, yesterday, I forgot my glasses at the Hardee's. So I had to walk over there and get them. Give me another excuse to eat there this morning. So I already got an extra 0.8 in today. So there's a campsite about 16, 17 miles away that I'm going to aim for today. Yeah, I only have a couple more nights on the C&O. Let's make the most of it. I think it's supposed to be clear tonight and tomorrow night, so that works for me weather-wise. Alright, let's get packed up. I still got some stuff all sprayed out, but once I pack that up, I'll be ready to get out of here. Yeah, and hike in the rain. Yep. Apparently, this is the remains of a cement factory. Apparently, these hills are full of limestone, which is like one of the major ingredients for cement. Apparently, the cement from here was used in DC for the Washington Monument and the Capitol building. So, but this is all that remains. Yeah, they built right along the canal, so all they had to do was put the cement on a barge and float it down. And went right to the Capitol. Yep. There's Potomac. Let off on the rain a little bit. That's why I'm taping right now. I generally don't like taping in the rain because it gets the phone wet and eventually it breaks, even if you have a cover on it. So it's happened before on these hikes. But got what, 12 more miles to go today? Not that far. Right, later. Alright, I'm at the Leopard's Mill campsite, about 10 miles from where I need to go today. At least that's the minimum. Yeah, the rain stopped. So stopped like an hour and a half early, which I'm happy about. And put away my wet weather gear and get on with my hike. Still beautiful around here. Potomac is getting markedly smaller, but it's still a big river. It's another good campsite. Yeah, I have to say the campsites here have all been stellar. They'd be better if the water was working, but that's okay. You can still, if you had to, fish out of the water, fish out of the Potomac, and just filter it from there. But yeah, only got a couple more days of this, and then I'll be back doing road walks and trails and all that stuff. So I'm trying to soak it in right now because it all looks the same, but this is actually a beautiful hike. But it won't last forever. Right. So record it now. All right, later. All right, lock 55. I've noticed as I've gone along, the lock's getting bigger. It's taller anyways. As they get higher in elevation, I guess a bigger difference in elevation they have to compensate for. Faster rate anyways. River's here. The rest of it's in ruins. No lock house anymore. But that's pretty normal. I've seen the last 10, 20 miles. Most of the lock houses are gone. And just the locks left. Alright. Almost done the C&O. Only a few more locks for me to show. Right? Alright, later. Now that is what I call a water source. It's almost perfect. Going through a lot of rocks. Relatively small. Easily. All I have to do is walk over there and then just put a bottle underneath it. Probably doesn't even need iodine. But I'll do it anyways, just because people will yell at me if I don't. Yeah, so that's what I'm always on the lookout for. This is at mile marker 137.6, just if anyone's trying to pay attention. But yeah, that's perfect water compared to the Potomac over here, which is, yeah, see, it's sort of green. Yeah, but that's such a small area for what could contaminate it compared to what the Potomac is. So that's what makes it ideal. All right, later. All right, here at Lock 57, or boom. All that's left of the lock house is the chimney, and I guess the first floor on the foundation. So yeah, this is pretty normal. It's a campground here, but I got a mile or so to go to another one. Yeah, still beautiful out here. The lock itself is a lot deeper than the earlier ones because elevation change is getting a little bit more drastic, but still quite slight. All right, that's probably it for today until I get into my camp. But yeah, it's beautiful hiking the whole way. It's too bad I have to go so fast and suffer through it. This would be a great hike, like the entire C&O. You spend over like 2.5 weeks on, just like go 10 miles to each camp. That'd be the best way to do this. Yeah. Not the way I'm doing it. All right, I'll see you guys later. All right, end of day 19 at 15 Mile Creek Campground. Did about 17 miles today. I was considering going farther, but my feet started protesting and actually developed a couple blisters. And yeah, so I gotta listen to my feet. Second day of March, well, it rained for a good, well, it rained all night last night. So I was glad I wasn't out in my tent because it continued raining until like 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the afternoon. So that meant in the morning, I mean. So that means I would have had to get up in the rain, tear down my tent in the rain, pack my tent wet. So which is not good for the tent. Right. So I got 2 days, a day and a half to Old Town, and then getting picked up by a trail angel who's driving a long way for, I guess he likes hikers. Thank you. So I think I'm still not. I have to confer with him what we're actually going to be doing, but that might not happen tonight because I don't think I have service right now. So, all right. Other than that, I think I had a good day. I know I only got one more night left of after this, 2 more nights, I guess, including tonight, of the C&O Trail, which means no longer following a huge river. Hopefully it becomes more straight. But yeah, until that happens, I'm going to enjoy it because yeah, having these campsites with, well, established sites and restrooms and all that stuff, and well, if I was hiking at a sane time of year, I would have water too, but that's okay. Picking water up from that one stream, it's perfect water. So yeah, I'm good on that. Other than that, good night. Yeah, see you tomorrow.